Political storm is gathering over Abuja as FCT Minister Barrister Wike faces mounting corruption allegation.
Allegation always remains allegation. You have to prove that someone did something before you pass a verdict on him.
Activist Sowore has handed out the challenge, accusing the FCT minister of selling thousands of hectares of land, some allegedly to his own son.
I actually stay in Kabusa. Almost all the lands in Charity had been taken by him.
And laundering millions of dollars into secret US properties.
If it is proven to be true, their houses should be sold and the money returned back to Nigeria to be used for what it is meant for.
Wike calls it false, but the people are wondering who actually is saying the truth.
Because under Section 36 of the Nigerian Constitution, there is a presumption of innocence. No matter how much you caught someone red-handed, so long as the court has not made any pronouncement regarding that, there is no way you can say someone has committed an offense.
There is a recent corruption allegation regarding the FCT minister. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am.
Allegation always remains allegation. You have to prove that someone did something before you pass a verdict on him.
It wasn't strange because he's a politician, you know. It's normal for politicians in Nigeria to do that. But it's not a good one anyways.
So far, if there is no any court's pronunciation that this person is corrupt or this person has committed an offense, I think it's an offense itself to say that someone has committed an offense without making sure that the offense has been proved before the court of law.
If it is proven to be true, what do you think should be the consequences for such offense?
The houses should be sold and the money returned back to Nigeria and the people that should be using it.
Only court has the power to do so. The court knows better than anybody on what to do next, because there are offenses and there are also punishments. But the bottom line and the most important aspect is that the offense has to be proven beyond reasonable doubt.
Because the truth is, the corruption rate is going higher and higher. We expected him to do better for us. Well, at least we are seeing roads and all that, but it doesn't mean he should take what is rightly ours and give it to some other person.
If the allegations are true, if they are proved, and or maybe if the person who is alleging that this minister has committed an offense, I think the best way is to lodge a complaint with the police for proper investigation. And if the police found out that the offense has been committed, they will charge whoever committed the offense to court, because nobody is above the law.
There are also allegations of him taking land from people and selling them, even some to his own children. Do you know anyone whose land have been taken by the FCT minister?
I've heard that one. I actually stay in Kabusa. I heard that almost all the lands in Charity had been taken by him. I've heard that one before now. And truly, my friends are farmed there. They have cleared the whole land. I mean, they cleared their farms and then everything gone just like that. And I asked one of my friends, how far compensation? The person said, no, there's no compensation. That he said that the land belongs to government anyway, so they are not supposed to farm there.
By the virtue of Section 133, I guess, there is what we call the proof of evidence. In a criminal case, you have to prove every element beyond reasonable doubt. Meanwhile, in a civil case, it's just based on preponderance of evidence.
Considering the fact that Wike is a very high-profile minister in Nigeria, do you think the Nigerian government or even the anti-corruption agencies will be fair in investigating this case?
He himself, he should be fair to us in Nigeria.
It doesn't matter. Be it so long as you are not a president, you are not vice president, you are not governor, you are not deputy governor, of course you will be investigated.
He's a high-profile politician. He should start with being an example, a good example to us.
Those are only 4 people that are exempted by the law not to face any criminal charges during their time in the office.
That's what I can say, because some of them will say that they cannot catch them, but he himself, he should use his conscience to think about how he's using the resources of Nigeria to better the life of Nigerians.
If the complaint is lodged, I think the security agencies are duty bound to investigate the complaint, and also their investigation will actually reveal whether the offense has been committed or not.
How do you think these corruptions by public officials affect we the masses in Nigeria?
I heard that now in Nigeria, they have added Chinese language to the curriculum of this, and it's because we are owing them so much money. We are owing the government so much money, so we are indebted to learning their language. It's not bad to learn languages anyways, but you know that it's because of what we're owing. You shall know that that's the reason.
Okay. What do you think we should improve on as a nation as far as holding public officials accountable is concerned?
I think what we should improve is the nature of investigation, like how fast the investigation can be carried out. Because if you said you are inviting someone to come to your station for an investigation, then definitely you must have like cogent evidences in your hand, or maybe your investigation must have reached some certain stage. And talking about lingering, law is very sensitive issue. Cases lingering in court is for the judiciary being careful of not to convict an innocent man, because in law it's better to allow thousands of criminals flee than to convict one innocent man.
So if Minister Wike is watching this video right now, what message do you have for him?
For me, I will appeal to him, please sir, do what is right, because we are looking up to people like him. In fact, when he came, I was one of the I've seen what he did in where he was, River State. I like him. So I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, but I'm just going to say, please sir, do what is right.